What's going on, everybody? So today we are in Oakton, Virginia, checking out a fully renovated property. An investor bought this home last year, put a ton of money into doing modern luxury updates, and now it is back on the market for sale. So let's head outside and get this tour started. So today we are in Oakton, Virginia, checking out a fully renovated home that also sits on 0.62 scenic acres. This one is currently on the market for $1,379,000 and listed with Salar Hajababe of Fairfax Realty. Inside we have 4 beds, 4.5 baths, approximately 3,800 square feet on 3 levels, a 2-car garage, and a spacious screened-in porch. This home is also in the popular Oakton High School district, and you're close to Vienna, Tyson's Corner, Fairfax City, and only 15 minutes to the Orange Line Metro and 15 minutes to Dulles Airport. With all that being said, let's start the tour. And if you have any questions or would like to set up a showing, just reach out to my team and I below. All right, let's get this tour started. We got some chaos right here with people not putting their shoe covers back, but here is the coat rack and kind of like mudroom area almost. Got the entrance right here with some natural light coming in, and let's actually start on this side. So it opens up to the family room, and then the kitchen kind of like wraps around, which I'll show you. These modern light fixtures here. You back up a bit. And we do have this wide plank flooring. It looks like they added recessed lights. Probably added that closet area. And this area right here could kind of be like an informal dining area. I believe there's a more formal dining room on the other side, but you do have some space right here. And then underneath the quartz island, you could obviously put some stools and that kind of thing. So on this side, we have the open concept, and then they have these like closets and stuff built out, which is kind of nice. Got the shelves. Open these up a bit. So this one was originally listed at 1.48, and now it's down to 1.379. Like I mentioned, it was bought last year by a investor. And this is kind of cool. I think this was here before, but definitely super cool. Screened in porch. We got some outlets. What's nice about this house is you have the long driveway, so plenty of space for parking. Vale Road is a little bit of a busier road, but you're set back pretty far, so it's not really that bad. But you got a very spacious screened-in porch, and this lot is actually 0.62 acres. So have to see, there's obviously a big front yard, and then their fence starts like right there, and then their fence kind of goes back a ways. So we'd have to see the exact property line. This is definitely a house where you'd want to get like a survey done. I mean, really any house, even a townhouse with a small yard, you want to get a survey done just so you know for sure, but definitely a house like this. And as far as location wise, you know, you're close to Vienna, Tyson's Corner, Fairfax City. You're about 13 minutes to the Orange Line Metro and about 15 minutes to Dulles Airport. So again, it's kind of like a scenic house on a pretty good sized lot in a more like residential area, quieter area, but you're still close to a lot of, you know, bigger destinations. So we got the black and white cabinetry sink here, the scenic view out there. And we have the Samsung appliance package, it looks like. You know what, let me open up a few of these cabinets so nobody gets mad at me. But you have like cabinets and shelves on like every single wall. All right, and we got the pot filler, everybody's favorite, with the cooktop. So there's refrigerator, and this is probably more of like the formal dining room right here. I like this window. If you had an animal, they'd probably sit out here and watch the birds and squirrels and whatnot. All right, we have so many different directions we can go. Let's start over here. This is kind of a cool nook. So we got our laundry room. See, this is a nicer laundry room than some of the ones we've been seeing. They got the countertop, the cool floor design, an actual sink, cabinetry, and then over here we have the mudroom set up. Some cubbies. Let me just pop outside real quick. Oh man, we gotta get a broom out here. So you got the side deck, which is kind of cool. Let me just show you the front of the house. So you have like a huge lot in front. So you might even want to put up like a fence. There's no HOA, so you could kind of do whatever you want for the most part. But you got a nice little side deck here. And it does seem to be like the Trex material. It's not a wood deck, so it should last a bit longer. And then here's the view into the backyard. So obviously, you know, you have some neighbors here, but you still have a pretty good sized lot, and you could always put up some like evergreen trees or some more trees. And it is a fairly flat lot in the back, actually, and in front. So we like flat lots for the most part. And we will continue making our way around. This would be the living room right here with the fireplace. This is the house that has one gas fireplace and one wood burning fireplace. Looks like it's probably the wood burning one. And the homes in this part of Oakton, they can kind of range from like $900,000 for like a fixer-upper to, you know, $3 million for a brand new house. The median price is about 1.5. So this one is kind of right under the median price. But obviously you can get some pretty big houses out in Oakton. And we got our powder room. That's a pretty cool sink right there. So this is right where we came in from. So we will head upstairs and check out the top level. Hey, what's up? It's Jeff here. So if you guys have any questions about this house or any homes in the Northern Virginia, DC area in any price range, reach out to my team and I below and we can get your questions answered, set up a showing, see comparable sales, whatever it might be. Also, be sure to sign up for my Northern Virginia weekly real estate email in the link below. We go over market updates, deal of the week, helpful info, different houses, things like that. All right, let's head upstairs. All right, here we go. So we'll save the primary suite for the last bedroom up here. We have 4 bedrooms, I think 2 bath, well, we'll see. So this is bathroom number 1. We got the modern look going on here. Glass door, the rain head and the cutout. So that's the hallway bathroom. And we do have the same type of like wide plank flooring up here. Just give you one more view of this front yard so you can see how big it is. Yeah, so most of the lot is in the front. A little bit busier road, but as you can see, you're pretty far back from the street. And obviously it is Oakton School District, which is a big draw for, you know, this area. And with this house, you don't have to pay $3 million like some of these houses in Oakton. But those houses are really nice, of course, and much bigger. All right, so the bedrooms on this side are kind of close together, but that's okay. The primary suite is away from everything, which is the most important part. We got recessed lights that they added. Check out this closet here. And we have bedroom number 3. Okay, so there's 3 baths up here. So you get the hallway bath, and then this bedroom has an ensuite bathroom. Turn you around. So we got our closet. Very nice looking shower here. The modern look. And we will make our way over to the primary suite. So this is a pretty spacious primary suite. Let me back up here. So it's basically just one massive room. I guess you could put dresser or something right there, reading nook. We got this huge closet right here with the sliding door. And let's check out the primary bath. So you have the 0 threshold shower. Got this gorgeous vanity with the gold trim. All right, so pretty spacious. And then we got the tub right next to that. Your little cutout right there. And then the backyard, of course. So let me just show you from this angle. Oh, and actually, check this out. Got the heated towel rack. Always like to see those. Nice little amenity there. So yeah, you got a very spacious primary suite. You have to figure out what to do with the nook behind the closet, but I'm sure you could figure out something. And you got 4 beds and 3 full baths up here. All right, so let's head down and check out the basement. All right, so let me know what you guys are thinking about the renovation so far. And of course, if you want to set up a showing for this one, or if you have any questions about this home or any homes in the Northern Virginia, DC area, reach out to my team and I below, and we would love to assist you. And also be sure to sign up for my Northern Virginia weekly real estate email. We go over deal of the week, market updates, helpful info, things like that. All right, let's check out this basement. All right, so we got like the exposed beams and the forest green look going on here. The fireplace. I think that's forest green, some type of darker green, hunter green, I don't know. We also have the vinyl plank flooring down here. Ceiling height is pretty good. Like you're basically ground level as well. You can see, we'll walk over there. But we got our shelving, wet bar, a beverage cooler. Oh, that's kind of cool. We got the old school refrigerator. I've heard these things are making a comeback. People seem to really like the nostalgic look. You back up so you can see the full room here. So plenty of space, put some furniture, watch the game. And we have a shower down here. The floating vanity. And I noticed their mirrors don't really have any light fixtures, but that's because the mirror itself can turn on as a light, I believe. So, in case you're wondering, you just open this up so you can see you got a patio. It's a very like pleasant, even though you have houses there, it's still like it has kind of like a pleasant feel to it. I'm in Arlington, so I'm not used to seeing all this land. I'm like, oh my gosh, 0.6 acres, that's like having a farm. Okay, we got a 2-car garage, pretty straightforward. I mean, you got the big long driveway. What is this? And we have our utility closet, so not much to see there. You know, a house like this, it looks like it was well done, but like any property, you want to get a home inspection done just because you just never know. You always want to, if you can, you know, sometimes we do pre-inspection, sometimes we waive home inspections, but usually a good idea to get one when you can. All right, so let's head upstairs and I'll just show you the neighborhood real quick. Yeah, so overall, the thing going for this one is that it's renovated, Oakton School District. You know, it's not brand new, but you don't have to pay $2.5, $3 million. It's not as big as those, obviously. But. So here is that front yard again. And you're super close to Tyson's, Vienna, Reston, Dulles. So it's a nice like residential feel. All right, so let me know what you thought about this one and be sure to check out some other property tours on the channel.